Yo, what's going on, my dudes? Welcome to the video. Today I'm bringing you a quick little pointer on how to organize your inventory. A lot of this game now is getting down to how well you're able to steal somebody else's walls. There's a bunch of different techniques you can use for that, but one of the main ones is just straight up going with the pickaxe, and it's for that reason, as well as a little bit of a meta shift that I've changed the way that I organize my inventory. Also, guys, quick little note, I'm doing a giveaway for people using my code in the Fortnite item shop. If you use code Upshall, tweet me a picture of you using it to Upshall Games. We're going to be picking winners from that to give 10,000 V-Bucks every single month. Shout out to these beauties right here. So what I used to do is something kind of similar to like this right here. I used to go, AR in the first slot, my shotgun in my second shot, maybe a SMG, maybe some heals in the next two, and then maybe like a power weapon in my last slot. But I've completely reworked why I do that, and I really think it's important for you to change the way you organize your inventory and get used to doing this as well. Now, meta-wise, the combat shotgun is the best and most important weapon in the game right now. Unfortunately, it's pretty hard to find, but once you find one, you're gonna pretty much expect to dominate all your opponents. And you're going to want to be using it in all of your build fight exchanges. Even from a distance, of this far away, you're going to actually be doing a lot of damage. Let me just demonstrate on these drones here. So what are we? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 blocks away here. 61 damage, right? 67 damage. 67 damage. You get the idea. It's cracked OP. You can also be using it while you're peeking in and out of walls, over your ramps. It does crazy damage from range, so once you're kind of involved in a build fight, you want to always be using it. That's like kind of reason number one for keeping it in your first slot. The big one, though, is how you take walls in this game. So there's two kind of really popular ways you can take walls. The common one, is to just pickaxe the walls. So you're just going to be replacing them that way. The thing is when you're in your build menu, and you're trying to replace a wall on somebody, when you toggle out of that build menu, so say let me just put my drum gun on, my second slot right now. If I'm building, I'm trying to take this wall on this guy, and I build a wall, and then I hit triangle. I go to my very first slot. A lot of people don't realize this, but when you come out of your build menu after using pickaxe, so you use your pickaxe, you build, and then you hit triangle, you will always go to that first slot. So this is really great if you play controller on PC or on console. It's especially really helpful for people who have higher, ping or not as good at performing internet, because basically when you're in a build fight like that, like when you're fighting kind of box to box, every millisecond counts, and when you have to toggle through your weapons to get to the next one, that's really going to slow you down and it's going to throw you off. Also, if you have a big problem where when you're in a fight with somebody, you find out that you're in the box and you have the wrong weapon out. You think you're about to dumpster them with your shotgun, you got a free shot available, and all of a sudden you're drinking a mini or you're shooting your scar at them. You definitely want to try this out and use this. Again, if you're a higher ping player, every single time that you have to swap through your inventory, that's actually affected by your ping. It's something that doesn't affect PC players, but it heavily affects console players. And when you're dealing with input lag, when you're dealing with high ping, this is going to make your movement, this is going to make you so much snappier, and it's going to make you feel so much cleaner in build fights. It's obviously going to take a little bit of getting used to, because believe it or not, you're kind of probably used to toggling a couple times to get to your shotgun. But trust the process, man. This is easily the best way to set things up. The other reason this is especially good is because the Ghost Aydan retake method, I've talked about this previously in a video. It's about stealing walls. I'll link it down below. But basically the way it works is if you're trying to steal somebody's wall, you essentially smack it with a pickaxe to get it damaged, then get the wall to a state of being one shot, and then fire your gun, and then a millisecond after firing your gun, press circle or whatever your toggle build option is while continuing to hold down R2, continuing to hold down your fire button. If you do it right, you'll actually steal the wall. So this is what it looks like. So what you're going to want to do is you're going to want to hit R2 and circle, and you're going to steal that wall pretty much every time. If you have anywhere close to the same internet speed, basically as the person you're fighting against, this is going to be foolproof. And you're just going to yoink that wall, hit him with a window edit, hit them with a little quick edit, do something, man, have some fun with it. But this definitely, again, works really well, and it works really well with that shotgun in the first slot, because again, when you're trying to steal walls and you're swapping between your build menu and your pickaxe and then your guns, you're pretty much always going to default to that first slot. Brah! And you're gonna get those, you're gonna get that wall, and you're gonna clap those cheeks every single time. Sorry, bro. I appreciate you being friendly towards me, man. I didn't know that. Yo, GG, boss. Oh, GG concerts, buddy. Damn, dude. Hey, GG, man. Let's go, boys. GG's. Great games, dudes. Great games.